Hey everyone, okay, so let's start a new video. Today we're gonna talk about a review about a new series called uh, Karma Agent, and the French title is 10%. Before that, let me give a try to something. Mm, Alexa, change color light to no, change color light to blue. Alright, that's my new Leo toy, so I just wanted to take advantage of it. This is blue, yeah. Doesn't look like it, but it's blue. Does it look better? Okay. So, uh, so I'm doing my Leo review, and then yeah, it's a show that I really like, and I just finished it, so I guess I can give a review about it. Yeah, what is three things I like about it? Um, let's talk about number one. Number one is all the cameos. So, give you a little bit of background about the show. The show is about movie stars, and then the show is around this agency who takes care of movie stars, and then just like tries to meet with them, and then find roles for them, try to get them contracts, all that kind of stuff, you know. But the thing is that this is a French show, and then they use real French movie stars, and this is okay. I don't know. Maybe some of you might not actually care at all about it because you don't know about French movie stars, but this is all the actors and actresses that I grew up with. So you got uh, Guillaume Canet, Cécile de France, Nathalie Baye, who else? Jean Renault. Who else? Who cares? Okay, see, those are all name drops I'm giving up about the show, and they're all like I don't know. Okay, I'm French. Okay, so maybe you guys don't know about it, but I'm French. So I grew up in France, and then I keep hearing names about actors and actresses, directors, uh, singers. Or, yeah, if they even have singers, Julien Dor, he's a singer in the show. But those are all like celebrity French celebrities, and I just love it because I just sometimes sometimes I know I hear the name of an actor and I see them, but I don't really think about them, outside of the movie they are in. But yeah, it's just kind of like I'm seeing a new side of them because the actors that they pick, the actors, the famous French stars that they pick, they play themselves. They and then actually when they play, they actually match their own characters. I can tell for some actors, maybe it doesn't match all of them, but it kind of does, more or less. So it's kind of cool, I mean, imagine if you, I guess if you're watching a show, and then you seeing all your uh, American actors, and then they play themselves, and then they basically as actors they have an agent that help them to find movies, and they're actors. It's kind of fun. Okay, so yeah, this whole like thing about cameos. Yeah, like some of the actors, they might be known from Americans. Christophe Lambert, the guy who played Highlander. I mean, I'm sure like Americans, they should know this guy. He's like the guy, the immoral guy, who has like the sword, and he cuts the head of people, because he's Highlander. But anyway, dude, he's famous. Come on. Anyway, yeah, he is a French actor, okay, and then he's in this show among other great French actors that maybe most of you don't know about, but I know them, so I kind of feel good about it. Okay, next, let's move on to number two. Move on to number two. Um, Shit, I didn't prepare this in advance, so I don't know which one is number two. Number two, just is Paris. It's I don't know. Like it's all this song is all about nostalgia. I just watched the show and then it feels all like Paris. When I was watching it, I was really feeling, man. I wish I could go and go back to live in Paris. But for your information, I lived there until I was 18, and I moved here to US, and I spent now I consider I spend more time in US than in France, but I always feel like I'm French. So in France, I've yeah, those are things that I recognize, but there are also some places that I don't recognize because I didn't live there, but it feels like France. So like all the French environment, it's awesome. And what else? Um, yeah, that's it. All the French environment is awesome. Makes me want to live there again. And sometimes I kind of imagine when I watch the show that if I was back and living in France, then maybe I would meet all those actors and actresses in cafes, which never happened to me even once when I was in France. I mean, to tell you the truth, I was not living in Paris, so I mean there was less chance of that. But I don't know. I kind of think like, oh man, if I was living in France, maybe I would meet those actors and actresses once in a while. That would be so cool. It's probably not the truth, but it's like a nice fantasy. Okay, let's move on to number three. Let's talk about the show itself. I really like the story and then actually like the characters. And I think I'm gonna pinpoint number three to one of the kind of couple of characters that I really like. Um, Shit, it kind of sounds stupid because I don't actually know the name of both the characters in the movie. One is Andrea, and then the other one is this. So Andrea, she's a lesbian, and then she develops a relationship with another girl who's also, well, of course she's a lesbian, and they have a relationship, and then they start to bond. The thing is, like, they start like not really like friend. They start like one is she's kind of start like enemy a little bit, when then she start to warm up to her, and then later, I don't know. When I watch those two, I feel like they are very adorable together, and I just really like uh, the character and the relationship of them together. So that's kind of like my two favorite characters in the stories. We don't see Andrea's partner that much. We see more about the other characters, and for the record, I really love all the characters in the movie. Like they all like have the little quirks and everything, and then they all like have little stories, and it's all awesome. I just want to pinpoint to one of the two characters that I really like, and then it was Andrea. And fuck, I'm just gonna look for it. Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna go through this whole like, video without mentioning her character. Call my agent, Netflix. What is Andrea and Andrea and Colette? Oh, yeah, okay, Andrea and Colette. Colette, I don't know. She's kind of adorable in this role. We don't see her as often as but it's actually okay. She's not one of the main characters. She's uh, like Andrea. She's awesome. Uh, Noemi, Matthias, Camille, the other guy, Hervé. I think yeah, Hervé. And then man, I forgot the name of that guy. I like him too. Uh, yeah, there's Sophia Le Prince. What is the other guy? What the hell? Gabriel. Whatever. All characters are awesome. So actually, let's go back to nos moutons. Let's go back to our sheeps. Yeah. So the show is awesome. I recommend to watch. Yeah, give it a try. Even if you don't know about all these French movie stars, I mean, you kind of miss out on the number one that I like most about that show, but on the story itself, I think you're gonna like it, and you're gonna like it so much, and you suddenly gonna think like, oh man, I wish there was an American version of it. I'm sure. I mean, unless you're French and you recognize all those movie stars, and then you're in my boat. You really love this. Anyway, this is cool. All right. See you next time for the next video. Ciao.